all I do is when I open up my phone to YouTube, anything, shorts, TikTok, it's everywhere. Everybody's talking about this one person, this one woman who thinks that she's either using hacks or not. And let me tell you the correct answer that you guys should all have. You should all not care. This is all a ploy for your attention. This is all just a scam. You're all falling into the trap.
Before I begin this video, I feel the need to emphasize that I genuinely don't hate this game. Quite the contrary, actually. I've been playing COD since I was 8 years old, like many of you. My first Call of Duty was World at War, and as soon as I picked up that controller, I instantly fell in love. This franchise has been a big part of my life, and it's helped me through stressful times. It's built great friendships, as well as given me pure enjoyment that I'll never forget. Now that being said, just because I have fond memories of Call of Duty, doesn't mean it's not subject to criticism. I feel as if for the past several years, the COD community has been so bored out of their minds that they have instant gratification when a COD is released, or anything that's COD related. It's crazy how motherfuckers think that automatically it's fantastic just because we didn't have anything prior to it. Because their mindset is like this, they think something is better than nothing. And the perfect example of the level of boredom of the Call of Duty community is right now. The Nadia situation. 1 month ago, one of my favorite YouTubers for a long time, mw2, depicted this circumstance perfectly in a video entitled COD Community is a Joke. The first 30 seconds of my video illustrates his entire outlook on this situation and shows how low the COD community has come to nowadays. It's embarrassing. And mw2 is absolutely right. Why do we even care if some dumb bitch is cheating or not? It's crazy how most people in the community think that we have to have a stance on this issue. But in reality, you're the problem. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not in any way, shape, or form defending Nadia. Instead, I'm bothered by the fact that y'all are even giving her attention in the first place. She's a clout-chasing whore that is profiting off your stupidity and lack of awareness. It's so fucking easy to go viral on the internet nowadays. All you have to do is say something controversial, and you're fucking golden. We're the dumbasses that are enabling this bullshit, and I say we because I've fallen victim to the same thing. Don't feel bad though, it's easy to fall for these tricks, especially if you're fairly new to the community. But my question is, when the fuck did we stop caring about content and the value that content creators bring to this community? It's all about what you say nowadays. Nadia is literally the same as Andrew Tate. All you have to do to become popular on any internet platform is to be the most controversial on said platform. Guys, I'm the #1 female Warzone player. I don't use any hacks. I don't use VPN to get bot lobbies. There's no way in hell I use aimbot. Y'all are just mad a girl can shit on you in COD. Do you hear how stupid that sounds? And this went on for months and months. But ever since the launch of Modern Warfare 2, the attention towards Nadia's cheating allegations has significantly slowed down. Which further proves my point that y'all are bored content fiends just waiting for the next best topic. The next best clout chaser and that good old dopamine hit that goes straight to the dumpski. Y'all motherfuckers wouldn't know what good content was if it sat on your face and spun around in your nose. And I think the biggest contributor to the underlying issue is the fact that the last 3 to 4 years of COD has arguably been the worst stretch in the franchise history. We've become so complacent to whatever the fuck content is given to us, and this is shown to be very apparent with the release of my first video shitting on Modern Warfare 2, entitled, "Is This the End of COD?" Now, the reason I bring this up is because the many people in my TikTok and Instagram comments were throwing hate at me because I had problems with the game. And although I brought up the many bugs in the game multiple times, bugs are going to be present in a new game, and I get that. But that wasn't the main point of my video. My main point I was attempting to convey to you was that there were several missing features and cold-hearted, unfulfilled promises. It feels like a slap in the face to me, but others were blindsided by the simple fact that the game was out and they finally had something to play. Now for me, I have a huge expectation when it comes to COD. A AAA title with 3 years, 3,000 devs, and a gigantic budget. Maybe my expectations are overboard, maybe theirs are too low. That's for you to decide, but you gotta admit, these comments are kind of concerning. Slav M says, "Calm down bruh, they just released it. Be patient for fuck's sake. Play the game as it is, at least it's out." Interstellar Knight says, Bro, it just came out and you want hardcore? Why? Because you can't hit more than one shot? Cry about it and get better, but the stat thing is dumb though, it did just release. And my all-time favorite one, Midget Superman Juan said, "It's not good, bro, shut the fuck up, it just came out. And if you are a hardcore gamer COD boy, then you would realize that they're releasing everything when the first season comes out, dumbass. But maybe you're just so stuck up your own ass that you probably think this is Warzone." I mean, they did leave out a couple things in the game, and it only works about 60% of the time. And I did pay $70 for an unfinished game, but at least the game is out. Do you see how dumb that sounds? And do you see what I mean by when I say the COD community is full of boredom, and they're all mindless, complacent content fiends that feed off the teat of the Activision overlords? Alright, for real though, just because I have criticisms towards this newly released COD, doesn't mean I don't like the game. After all, I've played this game almost every day since launch. It's not that I'm not having fun, but rather I'm extremely concerned about the longevity, especially when it comes to multiplayer. Because after all, a Call of Duty title is not a Call of Duty game without multiplayer. It's their bread and butter. But ever since the uprise of Warzone, multiplayer has been dethroned. And don't get me wrong, I love playing Warzone, but there's a point where this gets out of hand. For instance, I'm strongly under the impression that a lot of people only play multiplayer to level up their weapons for, you guessed it, Warzone. Honestly, I need to make a video about Warzone 2 before we get too in-depth about it in this video. Like I said, I love Warzone, but this new version has a lot of issues, and I'm not only talking about the bugs. Has anyone else noticed how slow the pace of the matches are? Anyways, that's for another video. I'm signing off here. If you enjoyed, drop a like and consider subscribing, because the average person that does increases their penis size by about 2 inches. It's your boy Drew. Out. Peace.
Bitch so bad I wanna shoot, shoot, shoot.